And welcome back. So I've put the deck together. It is only 40 cards. Usually with self-mill I feel I can add a few more, but this time we're playing Witness the Future. We've got 2 copies of it as well. So you can shuffle 4 cards from your graveyard into your library, and then you look at the top 4 and you put one of those in your hand and the rest on the bottom. So this can hopefully stop me from milling myself to death. Now you might be thinking, what if I mill both of these off the top? We do have a backup plan. We have a Repository Skaab who can return an instant or sorcery from the graveyard to my hand. I mean, and hopefully we don't mill all 3 of these off the top, but that says to me I can play 40 cards and probably not mill myself. And as for creatures, it says 15 creatures there, but we do have 2 Soulcipher boards which turn into creatures. So I think technically we've got 17 creatures. We've left out some good creatures. So there's Griff Rider, it's a nice cheap flyer, and Angelic Quartermaster, which is quite powerful. It's a decent sized flyer, but they're kind of, I would say, the reason I sort of took these out because they were slightly off theme, right? They weren't, disturb creatures. They weren't self-mill creatures. Like I've got Skywarp Skaab. That's in the Angelic Quartermaster spot because it's quite easily draw me a card when I play it, and I think I value that a bit more. And I just like the deck being on theme rather than just playing all the best cards. I find that more appealing. Yeah, we've got Screaming Swarm as well, so I've been looking forward to actually playing this card. I had it in previous drafts, but didn't get a chance to play it. Yeah, difficult decision was I'm never quite sure if I should play Chill of the Grave. I'm going to go for it in this deck. It's a cantrip, so you draw a card. I think that's important in this deck because we've got, I suppose, a couple of bombs. We've got Wedding Announcement, and we've got Grolnok the Omnivore. So if we draw more cards, we're going to get to these bombs quicker. That's my theory. We don't have a huge number of zombies. We've got 5 zombies, so we might get a discount on Chill of the Grave. Of course, the option is you could drop that and put another creature in. You could put your Angelic Quartermaster in, but or the Griff Rider, another cheap flyer, and maybe that's a better idea. But I think I prefer the deck this way. I want to see if I can get some value out of Chill of the Grave. Yeah, so it's a blue, white, green self-mill deck, and we managed to get 4 Evolving Wilds, which is pretty amazing. I've never had as many as 4, and you might be wondering, why have I got 3 forests and only 3 green cards? I could cut it down to 1 forest, to be honest. I want a better chance of casting my Vilespawn Spider early if I do happen to get it. And I think we're okay with 6 islands and 8 plains. Because really, our first... We want to play Kindly Ancestor on curve, I suppose, and Wedding Announcement. And probably 8 plains is about right for that. We even have a Foreboding Statue as well. I've kept that in the deck. Because we are 3 colours. I think the more mana fixing, the better. And this is a creature as well, which could help. I don't know if it'll ever transform, but we can try. We can try and transform it. Yeah, I think you have to do pretty well because it's like, yeah, of course it starts out as a creature. It doesn't have, it has Summoning Sickness. So yeah, you can't use it the first turn. So it's like turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. It'll transform and it'll be a tapped creature. So turn 5 of having it, then you can actually use it. But yeah, still, I like the challenge of trying to transform this thing. Not the quickest creature to get out. Yeah, I think that's everything. I think we just have to play now. So I think Crimson Vow draft runs out on Friday. So it's Wednesday today. Yeah, a couple of days left we've got. And this will be my last one. I won't be able to get up to 5,000 gold. So it looks like we're gonna have a turn 3 wedding announcement, which is pretty nice. But yeah, no, we'll have to use the wilds. Oh no, there we go. We can actually use the wilds for a forest, which is pretty cool. Very nice Plains top deck there. We'll just see how fast my opponent's deck is, because I'm always worried about aggro decks just rolling over me. Looks like he did nothing on turn 2, and that is a good sign. Stitched Assistant. Interesting. Okay, so well now it starts. He's got the Wanderlight Spirit. Now I could chill at the grave this. I think I'll do that later. I think we just do wedding announcement now. And the other good reason for any cantrip or card draw things, it just draws you into your land. And we do have some big things in the deck, like the Screaming Swarm, so that will help me get there. Right, so he's starting to build up an absolute swarm of little flyers. Okay, that's an aura spell. That will actually give him a creature if I target it. So, what are our options here? We could Stitched Assistant and sacrifice that, scry 1 and draw a card. Because we want to hit our land drops and try and get to 6 mana. We could just take out the Wanderlight Spirit with Sigarda's Imprisonment. We don't want to attack. Maybe it's a waste to do this. He might have something much scarier coming. But I'm going to do that. Okay. This is coming in on the ground. We won't block it, soon we'll have 2/2 blockers. Okay, Lantern Bearer, Wretched Throng, and how many did he get? Only one, okay. Could be worse, couldn't it? Now we could do Selhoff Entomber and a Soulcipher Board. How does this work? I think whenever a creature card goes into the graveyard, okay. We kind of want to... The Entomber could actually drop a Screaming Swarm, which could be actually quite useful. The other thing we can do is just, what's it called? Stitched Assistant, sacrifice one of these, try and get a land off the top. Sweet, got a land off the top. That'll do nicely. And then we can play something else. We could play... Oh, maybe a Selhoff Entomber is actually a much better blocker. No attacks. But we're taking 3 flying damage. Okay. Sorry, 2. There's only 2 flyers. Got a Skulker. So this is what you call a pretty good rollout of creatures, isn't it? And we top decked a land, which is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, so he can just be unblockable. So that's 3 unblockable damage. Which is pretty horrendous. So it's either Screaming Swarm, take 3 damage from that. Soulcipher Board. Chill of the Grave. We could Chill of the Grave. No. Okay, let's play the Screaming Swarm. Right, I see what happened. He did my special, which is draw all your Wretched Throngs in your opening hand. I've done that before. Okay. Right, so he's winning the race at the moment, but we've got a plan, haven't we? Okay, Mischievous Catgeist. We're going to discard that. But what's the plan this turn? I'm thinking swing in with Screaming Swarm. Play a Soulcipher Board. Yeah, play a Soulcipher Board first. We can actually use that as well. Do Chill of the Grave in his upkeep. But if we attack, he just swings back for 2, which is horrible. I mean, yeah, we can't really afford to attack. I think we attack when we've got the Catgeist enchantment on. So let's go next. No attacks, and end the turn. So, and the good news, this guy can discard a Catgeist. We can draw another card. That gets an Omen thing. And then we can activate this ability. Oh yes, put an Entomber into the graveyard, please. We kind of want to put the forest in there as well. So it got down to an Omen counter. Right, let's keep it simple. So Catgeist enchantment on the Screaming Swarm, I think. Attack with the Screaming Swarm. Yeah, the trick I missed there, I could have flipped my Soulcipher board. Okay, got me. Fair enough. Bound to happen if you think about it. Right, the Screaming Swarm can go in my deck. I think we can play a land. Or we could Skaab for a Chill of the Grave. Sacrificing a human. That it kind of tells him what I'm going to do. But that's fine. Okay, he had another Fierce Retribution. Just going to cast it outright on that. And now he can get in for 2 damage. Fair enough. Okay, my turn. Ooh, nice. A Moldgraf Millipede. So we're going to do that. We're going to tap down his Gutter Skulker for a bit longer. That's going to cost us, with the Screaming Swarm, that's going to cost us 5 mana. So we've got 7. Do we want to do the Screaming Swarm? I think it's case we'll do Skywarp Skaab. Oh, do we have creatures to exile? Oh yeah, we do have, but we don't want to get rid of the Screaming Swarm, which is a shame. Yeah, so maybe it's Moldgraf Millipede. No, we need the Screaming Swarm as soon as possible. We've only got 8 mana. Okay, next to combat. Okay, no attacks. End the turn. Pop this in the library. Chill of the Grave on this guy. Pass the draw step. We could discard a Moldgraf Millipede so the Skywarp Skaab can draw something. Okay, that can be unblockable as well. Okay, it's not going well. He's got so many things that are unblockable. He needs a card in exile though. Interesting. I don't think he does have one in exile. The Millipede or the Skywarp Skaab. The Millipede could be a good blocker on the ground. That's the trouble. Let's go to my turn. And play a Screaming Swarm. I think I will play an island. Okay, Brian Comer, sure. And he wants to give flying to his big guy. Understandable. Chaser Drake. Gets that, draws a card, sure. Okay. Right, just cast it on that to get a card. Okay, kind of makes sense. I am going to discard my Moldgraf Millipede now, I think, because I want to get this Skywarp Skaab going. I need more cards. Oh, yes, very good draw. Right. Very cool, and we can play another thingy. But we're going to get slammed by the Gutter Skulker, which is kind of OP, but that's fine, I guess. Yeah, it's an evasion deck, and I'm not doing well against it. Do we want to keep playing lands? Is a good question. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we're not going to worry about stuff too much. We kind of found our flyers, but I don't know if it's enough. Obviously, he's got the Gutter Skulker plan. Yeah, it just does that. Okay. Okay, so Entomber, discard an Ancestor. So this is kind of working quite well. Ooh, Grolnok. And another flyer. That's pretty sweet. Okay. Now we could put lifelink on something, but ooh, Screaming Swarm could have lifelink. He's probably got a removal card in his hand, hasn't he? He's probably got Fierce Retribution #3. I wouldn't be surprised. That's just a couple of those, isn't it? Or is it more than that? Never mind. We won't worry too much about it. Cruel Witness. We want to play Cruel Witness first. That gets me a non-creature spell. Kindly Ancestor on the Screaming Swarm. Yes, graveyard that, please. Swing with that. How many cards has he got left? Because we could, you know, mill him out at some point. Okay, yeah, he has enough. He did have 3 flyers. We gained 5 life though. Do we put Screaming Swarm back in, or do we play Grolnok? think we put Screaming Swarm back in the deck. Of course, that takes away my mill win condition, unfortunately. But it looks like we're kings of the sky at the moment. We're just dead in 3 turns, which is unfortunate. Okay, he's got another flyer. Oh, he's got a card in exile. Yeah. Well, we're dead much quicker then. Oh, he obviously wants Kindly Ancestor to die. So we will not oblige him. Can't be blocked. Okay, Screaming Swarm back in the deck. And my turn. We got a removal card. Okay, so remember this is a 6 mana removal card, which is going to cost 10 mana. 5, all my mana. Oh, except he's probably going to attack. Can we play Grolnok, perhaps? Maybe. I think... I want to start hitting him in the air. Because he's only got 1 flyer at the moment, so let's do that and that. There's one disadvantage. We're not going to get value from Cruel Witness, but that's okay. How many cards have we got left? 12. Okay. I think we can play. We decided we can probably play Grolnok the Omnivore. So I'm guessing he got his own Screaming Swarm. Nice. Okay, not attacking with that, okay. Okay, we get another turn. He does not have enough to hit Soulcipher Board, so I don't think he's going to have... Oh, he doesn't have any flying creatures, right? I think we attack with Grolnok, the Omnivore, and we mill that off the top of his deck. We only need to block like 4 things, so I think we can go all in like this. And obviously we do have a big problem with Gutter Skulker, which is going to get Kindly Ancestored as well. Okay, we'll do it that way around. It's a very, very tight one. Oh, I lose all the Grolnok cards because he died. Oh, that's sad. He's got the 3/2 flyer because everything died. Oh, it's when it dies you get another one. Okay, that's fair enough. I do have an array of flyers here, and he's on 11 life. But yeah, he can. Oh, he's got another flyer. Okay. That gets to heal up. So that might be the crucial mistake. Maybe I couldn't attack with Grolnok because it gives him 3 extra life points. But he still had 2 flyers to block with, so only 6 damage was going to get through. On the ground, though, that's another 8 damage. Maybe we do it. 6 plus 8 is 14. Maybe it works. What else can I do? I can do a Foreboding Statue and just see if that does anything. Oh yeah, we mill cards because he's yeah, that's right. Maybe we should have done that before. Well, good game. We'll just see what you got. What can you do? This doesn't work at instant speed, does it? Yeah. Oh, we just did it. That is an amazing game of Magic. Wow. Well, I mean, let's be fair. I got a turn 3 wedding announcement. That is a good start, but we weren't prepared for quite the level of flyers and unblockables. He had 2 unblockables as well. Okay. It's time for a lozenge. Alright, I'm back. Alright, game 2. So, it's not going to be a 0-3. That's the way I'm looking at it. I am loving the Screaming Swarm, though, so far. That's definitely a Magic card. Okay. Good news. We can do a turn 2 Vilespawn Spider. Because we have blue and green. In fact, we can do a turn 1 Lantern Bearer. It's crazy. Turn 1, turn 2. Then we need to top deck land. And we can play a turn 3 Wanderlight Spirit. Potentially, this is the fastest possible start my deck can have. And we top decked a Plains. Unbelievable. Okay. Another land. Really good. Doesn't have, like, reach or anything, does it? No. Vilespawn Spider. That's going to start the milling. So might be where we see lots of really good cards get milled, but that's okay. Oh, Kindly Ancestor in the graveyard. That is fantastic. That is what you call a good hit. We could give this lifelink, but we won't do that. We might give it to the next one though. That is some rollout. That's quite a good start. We can Stitched Assistant on the Lantern Bearer as well. And give maybe Stitched Assistant could get flying. Okay, that's taken out. He can attack with that now, and we're going to get beaten up. 6 damage. Oof. Okay, milled a card. It's a Screaming Swarm. That's pretty cool. Okay. We are making a lot of good hits here in the graveyard. From the top of the deck, rather. We can make a grand total of 2 creatures with that, which is pretty cool. Okay, I was talking about something. Yeah, we're thinking... Let's swing in with Lantern Bearer. 1 damage. Let's play a Stitched Assistant. We want to hit that 5th land drop. We will... oh, we can exploit a Wanderlight Spirit, of course. We don't have to kill the Lantern Bearer. But we do kind of want that disturbability. No, I think we just makes 100% of all the sense to sacrifice that. And we want that land. Yes, please. Because the Skaab can always sacrifice the Lantern Bearer. Oh no, Grolnok in the graveyard. Ah. That's tragic. Okay. Stitched Assistant. Now, who's going to get flying in this scenario? It's a good question. I think Stitched Assistant just goes in, and he'll probably trade with Steelclad Spirit, and we're okay with that. Or I could hold him back on the defense. That might make sense as well. I think we're attacking with a Lantern Bearer. Because we do have the Skywarp Skaab. Oh yeah, Moldgraf Millipede is potentially a huge creature though. We've already got like 3, 4 creatures in the graveyard, right? Let's hit with a Lantern Bearer. And a Stitched Assistant. Let's do the Stitched Assistant as well. We don't care if it goes in the graveyard. Pretty awesome. Okay. And now... Okay, you could have counterspell stuff. But I'm going to go for... Yeah, he could counterspell this, but I'm going to go for Moldgraf Millipede. But it's even bigger if I do it after I sacrifice the Lantern Bearer. Decisions. I think... oh no, that's exiles 2 creature cards from the graveyard. I keep thinking this exploits, but it doesn't. That's very silly. So, Moldgraf Millipede it is. There we go. Counterspell. Counterspell, isn't it? And it's a syncopate, yeah. Okay, and it's exiled. Foreboding Statue is a 1/2. Okay. Interesting, right. Now we could exile a couple of things and draw a card with the Skaab. We can definitely put Screaming Swarm in the deck. Do we want to sacrifice a Vilespawn Spider? We're on, effectively, yeah, we're on 6 mana. It's actually a tough decision because I want to exile 2 creatures with this, but I also want to put the Screaming Swarm in the deck. Okay, let's swing in for 1 like that. We'll keep the spider back for blocking, and I think we will. Okay, that's sorcery speed. Sorcery speed. Okay, let's use this now because there's just so many creatures in the graveyard. And end the turn. That would be good with wedding announcement. That's the best, easily the best Vilespawn Spider I've ever done. We could spend 6 to block one of his blockers as well. That's going to make a 1/1 creature, isn't it? He could do a 1-point syncopate. We've got 7 mana, so we're just, I guess, for 7 mana. Once we've got 8 mana, we could do an Entomber and a Skaab, which might be pretty good as well. But we lose 2 insects if we attack now without taking out the Militia Rallier. I think, on balance, take out its big creature. Another insect survives. Okay, got Cradle of Safety, sure. Never mind. So he did have a kind of a counter spell. Do we attack with the insects anyway? We'll attack with the Lantern Bearer. We lose 2 insects, get 5 damage through. think we do it. The insects aren't precious or anything. They're just there to push through damage. You got a double blue. Okay, he's got his Screaming Swarm. Okay. Now, 8 mana, what did I say? I was going to do Screaming Swarm and Skywarp Skaab. So I think... just be careful about which creatures we get rid of. We don't care about Stitched Assistant. We don't care too much about Wanderlight Spirit either. So that draws me a card. Oh, sweet. Okay, so Soulcipher Board or Screaming Swarm. I think we'll do the Screaming Swarm. I think no attacks and enter. Okay, Screaming Swarm back in the deck. Okay, Repository Skaab. Yeah, that's going to be good. Right. Is there anything else we want you to do? No. So Soulcipher Board comes out. Then we can Skaab for a removal spell. And eats an insect. Which is cool. No attacks, and end the turn. So obviously Soulcipher Board, we don't want to put the Screaming Swarm in the graveyard. Interesting. He's playing that for 3, so oh no. This thing's pretty terrifying. Trying to think of what's the worst thing that could happen if I... Oh, he's got the big creature, nice. I'm going to go ahead and use this. There is a worst case scenario, which is I find Wedding Announcement. I found Witness the Future, which isn't great, but Okay, right. We'll play our Screaming Swarm. And yeah, that's, I'm just thinking that is such a good combo with all the insects. I could have milled him to death. Never mind. We won't worry about that. We can still mill for a decent amount. Oh, oh God. That makes me cough, sorry. Right, great. Let's use the Soulcipher Board. We love Witness the Future. That's really good. He's got... Tell you what, he's got one blue mana up. I need to look at my... I have a little cheat sheet of instants. What? How can he... He's got... Yes, he can... He might have Alchemist Retrieval to save him. We're almost certain he's got Alchemist Retrieval to do that. But we have to try. Maybe he's... Alchemist Retrieval, okay, great. Yeah, he had exactly the protection spell to go with it. Why would he not? Well, he knows I had the removal spell, I guess. So that's bounced to my hand. Great. That's failed twice at full cost. I think we'll play a Selhoff Entomber. Oh, we could have, yeah, we could have done Soulcipher Board again. So he's just had really, exactly what he needed at the right time. Cradle of Safety. I've never considered playing this many kind of safety spells, but it's worked for him really well. He's going to just attack with everything. Okay. Screaming Swarm makes me mill, of course. Okay. Soulcipher Board is going to get a trigger. That's good. Okay, the 4/4 flyer. We block like this. Twin Blade Geist we can't afford to let through, I would say. Repository Skaab, Forsaken Thresher. How much power have we got? 8 power. This can get bumped by flash creatures. This does need help to attack. I think I will block Forsaken Thresher like that. 5 damage. Yeah, we'll block. Yeah, we've got exactly 5 power on there, and we'll block Militia Rallier. I think we'll chuck a. No, we'll just do that exactly. So we're guessing he's got an instant speed thing that will bounce something, but he can just bounce the Skaab, which might work out well for me, actually. To do this, both things, I need 8 mana. So I do have 8 mana available. Foreboding Statue is in the graveyard. That's good. Okay, yeah, Evolving Wilds. I think we use the Evolving Wilds. Thin out the deck. Another island. Witness the Future is Sorcery Speed. So we want to do that. I think I'll target this player. Right. Things to put back in the deck. Fierce Retribution. Sigarda's Imprisonment. Repository Skaab could be good. Witness the Future could be good. Grolnok the Omnivore could be good. We kind of need answers though. Repository Skaab doesn't bring anything back. I think a Vilespawn Spider could be a good answer as well. It will just get bounced, but I wonder if he's got another protection spell on his hand. Okay, nice. Where we hit Wedding Announcement, which is cool. We hit Vilespawn Spider, which is cool. That makes loads of things. But it might get bounced. Wedding Announcement will actually give me a creature straight away. And give my spiders a buff, which is quite cool. Now I still have enough to use the Soulcipher Board. Doesn't have trample. I think yes, that'll do, and we will do no attacks and end the turn. Oh yeah, I've got Screaming Swarm in my hand, of course, but okay, something's bounced. Pop a token creature. Bounce the Soulcipher Board. Sure. It's every spell. I was hoping it might be non-creature spells, but no. Okay, interesting. Right. I'm gonna mill some cards. This could work out to my favour. I could double block a Screaming Swarm, and that could give him some grief. Let's stop 7 damage. Let's stop 5 damage there. Okay. Oh, okay, that just, nice little combo for 10 damage. Why not? So another cheeky little combat trick that I wouldn't really put in my deck. But it's working. It's just everything he's got absolutely maximum value out of. I've got this idea there might not be much point in playing a Screaming Swarm. It costs so much mana. I might be better off just discarding it. Fierce Retribution. Oh my goodness. And he has no cards, but we get another blocker, don't we? We've got a blocker in the air. Let's use the Evolving Wilds and get the last land out of the deck. Okay, there are no lands left in the deck. Fair enough. We could kill Hullbreaker Horror now and be absolutely certain it's going to be dead, but then we're going to... Then we could play Kindly Ancestor so we can get 4 life when this attacks. But so we're on 4 life, that's out. Block there, block there. 4 damage goes through. Yeah, doesn't quite work. Or we... Okay, we try and hope that this can do something and flip. Oh yeah, we've got a wedding announcement token. Right, we've got a wedding announcement token. That's right. So we can block his things. Yes. Okay. Boom. We've got to kill Hullbreaker Horror now before he can like save it with something and bounce one of my guys. Did I just mess up? Yes. Yes, of course I did. So yeah, I need that mana from Soulcipher Board to play Kindly Ancestor, because now 2 damage still goes through. Damn it. Oh well. Yeah, I was stuck in the sort of thinking about a different eventuality, and yeah, I messed up. I could have got another turn. There's one possibility if he somehow mills 3 creatures off the top, but I looked at my deck and I don't think I have 3 creatures in there. Yeah, we got 2. We got 2, but yeah. Okay, I think it's a good game. Well, we killed the Hullbreaker Horror eventually. But little misplay at the end, yeah. I was caught in 2 minds there. I thought I needed the Soulcipher Board, but actually it just meant I didn't have enough mana for the lifelink. Quite an epic game, though. I think my deck's competitive, definitely. But yeah, it's I'm feeling the platinum. It's definitely in that game as well. Just so many instant speed things going on. Lots of tricks. I feel like when I try and do that, I just never have enough creatures in the deck, and I get run over. Okay, we've can. It's not good. We can't play an early spider. We can play Catgeist early, and once we get to 3, we've got a life linker. We've got a card draw card, so that if we can hit a 3rd land, we're good. The opponent goes first. I'm drawing an extra card. Okay, I think we keep it because the opponent's going first. We've got that extra card to help us. And we'd love to top deck an island. Get that turn 2 Vilespawn Spider action again. No, but we got Wedding Announcement. And yeah, we'll have to fetch an island. Oh great, turn 2 Blood Tithe Harvester, love to see it. Right, we have an Entomber, who is not quite enough to trade off with a Harvester, but there you go. We did not draw a land yet. We however have a zombie. There is definitely an argument that we chill at the grave this zombie on his upkeep. Or we play a Catgeist right now, and then we try and trade off. Which is certainly an argument. We could actually swing in for some damage. We could even discard a Catgeist. Or discard a different creature. We could discard a Moldgraf Millipede. Just realising I have a card draw creature in play. And we drew a land. Absolutely amazing. Right. I think... So Vilespawn Spider could trade off. Yes. Seems good. Vilespawn Spider. I think it's Wedding Announcement the following turn. There's also discard Catgeist, disturb for 3, and attack with a spider. And draw a card. But let's block. We're okay with that. Sure, okay. You see, these guys, these black guys, they play these, they love these combat tricks. I guess if it's 1 mana, it makes it pretty powerful. And he's, I guess he's mana screwed as well, so... Okay. Let's come back as a 4/3 creature. I think Sigarda's Imprisonment here could be pretty good. Yeah, because Kindly Ancestor can't even trade off with it anymore. I think let's build up the board. Let's play Kindly Ancestor. We'll double block. We might run into another trick, but that's okay. And we'll discard Mischievous Catgeist on his turn at some point. Because this is instant speed, yeah. Just double checking. Okay, Frenzied Devils are out of there. He's going to try and draw land, I guess. Ragged Recluse. Okay. He discarded a card, yep, so he's got a nice 3/3. Does some life drain. Discard a Catgeist, draw a card. Yeah, got a land, okay. Right, something has to be got rid of. We could do Soulcipher Board and Chill of the Grave. Start doing 2 things a turn. That might be good. We cannot do that. We need double blue to do that. My mistake. Can do Wedding Announcement. I think that's probably the best one. And no attacks. End turn. Must be nice flipping your Ragged Recluse that easily. So yeah, this has been a good Selhoff Entomber game. Gotta say, very impressed with it. Okay, we take a 1-point drain, and I guess we'll see if he's got another of those cheeky little cards that means it comes back with a token. That's just a Flame Blessed Bolt. Okay. So you could have done that on the Ancestor and it would have got rid of it. Now, but I suppose that is reasonable. That kills both of them. We've hit 5 mana and I can do the plan I was talking about. Actually, Catgeist. Catgeist costs 3, you see. I was talking about Soulcipher Board and a Chill of the Grave. But something gets through for 4 damage if we do that. What do we want to tap down and what do we want to get rid of forever? I feel like Blood Tithe Harvester goes away. Like that. And we'll do this on his upkeep. We will, yeah, I think we will attack 1 because we can. And we'll end the turn. And that gets a Chill of the Grave to the face. And we'll draw another land. He's done very well on 3 lands. He's got a very low to the ground deck, gotta say. Belligerent Grest. So, you know he's got a way of sacrificing things. I think safety first, we just... hang on. Yeah, let's get a plains. We could discard. Do we want to discard a plains? Because, yeah, that seems good. Yeah. Let's use this before we forget to use it, if you know what I mean. Make sure that is completely gone from the game. Next, no attacks, and end the turn. And with any luck, Wedding Announcement takes effect. Sweet. Okay, and we've got a pretty good blocker for that Belligerent Guest. Okay, now it's getting serious. Gets the 3/3 menace that becomes 5/5. Okay, we will pop a blood token. Discard that. Good draw. I'd quite like to play Cruel Witness, but I think before anything else, we should be playing a Soulcipher Board. Catch all these things as they... and we should have played... We did that in the wrong order, because that's a non-creature spell. Never mind. Right, we will play a Cruel Witness now. That seems to make sense. And No attacks, and end turn. There we go. So that's did. He's got one card left. He does have a blood token as well. So you can make that a 5/5 and attack. Odious Witch is back as well. That's annoying. Okay, he's not attacking. My turn. Right. Another good blocker, Selhoff Entomber. Right, this guy is... This is a... See, it's tapping 2 blue. Come on. I mean, I guess there's a chance we'll get a... We've had a Vilespawn Spider, though. We might get Grolnok. No, we've only got 6 mana, we can't cast Grolnok, so definitely tap a green. And another green, and play Witness the Future. That's what I think. Target myself, please. Things to put back in. Removal cards. Chill of the Grave. Vilespawn Spider, yes. Moldgraf Millipede, yes. Ground blockers seem pretty cool. We could get another Witness the Future and dig further, or we could get a really cool flyer. Yeah, let's get a really cool flyer. Do we want to do a Stitched Assistant or and sacrifice a token? Yeah, let's sacrifice a token. Good one. Good find. Next to combat. No attacks. And end the turn. Right. So that's something that can trade 1-for-1 with Odious Witch, which is pretty cool. And are we doing the 5/5 thing? Yes, we are. Okie doke. We've got an idea what you might have. So we'll just block with these two and see what happens. See if there's instant removal. Okay. Another token on the Soulcipher board. Another blood crazed socialite. Doke. Right, that's another one and another blood token. Okay, over to my turn. What can we do? Right, I think Evolving Wilds get some land out of the deck. Right, we've got... I think it's Selhoff Entomber and an Imprisonment on the Socialite. Get more bodies to block with. Imprison the dangerous one. And next. No attacks and end turn. Wow, Kay's conceding. Yeah, it's a grind. I was going to get there in the end, I think. Oh, that diamond player. Okay, we can do a turn 2 Vilespawn Spider. Amazing. So happy. Lantern Bearer I'll have to wait. Turn 3 Wedding Announcement as well. I'm going to keep him guessing on which land I'm going for. Okay, I'll tell him now. Forest. Cool, top deck to land, that is what we like to see. We're going to let that through. Okay, he has a menace creature. Nice. Right. I think we're doing Wedding Announcement. And no attacks. So he's already got a menace one. Becomes a 4/3. So he could have Giant Growth. So I think we'll do no blocks. We'll do no blocks. We can take 2 damage. Okay, he's got 1/4. Oh, we didn't want to get rid of that, but what can you do? And we could go for Grolnok, or we could go Soulcipher Board, Entomber. Soulcipher Board lets me get value when my creatures die. When creature cards go into my graveyard. So I'm going to go for that. Alright, wasn't ready for that to become a 2/5 creature, that's pretty scary. So, Fearful Villager. Looks like it has 2 power. If we double block that, he's got to use a removal card on one of my guys. That's what I'm thinking, or some kind of pump spell. And that'll get my... If he does that, I'll get my Soulcipher Board going, so that's my reasoning. So it's a Wolf Strike from that one, okay. So he keeps his guy alive. Now we can do Lantern Bearer and Grolnok, or Lantern Bearer and Cruel Witness. You can block Grolnok quite easily. Maybe the Cruel Witness is actually will be scarier for him, or just be more effective. Yeah, let's see if we can get some Grolnok action. It might run into another Wolf Strike. Okay, he's bringing out the big boys. He hasn't missed his land drops. That's 5 life as well. And he's tapped out. Okay, my turn. Land isn't bad, because now we can Cruel Witness and use Soulcipher Board at the end of his turn. Grolnok can't attack really. Yeah, that can't attack either because of the sharpshooter, but then again, he kills it. We give Grolnok flying, so swings and roundabouts. I think... So this will be a 4-4, won't it? Yeah, he's got a good defensive setup there. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to swing in with Lantern Bearer because it also gives Soulcipher Board a token. We'll do a Cruel Witness now. End the turn. Oh, destroy target artifact. Annoying. Okay, we will do that in response. See if we can get a creature off the top into the graveyard. Yes, we can. So it'll transform, hopefully, before that hits. Cool, and we've still got a Croak counter on the Entomber. Love it. See if he can blow up Grolnok. Okay, Toxic Scorpion going in. Interesting, right. So yeah, I see the choice he's given me there. I think we take 6 damage, we'll just kill a Scorpion like that. Because it should be... Yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. Okay, so Lantern Bearer on the Grolnok. Soulcipher Board, do not put that in there. Let's swing. I mean, he's got quite a few cards as well. Has that got reach? Okay, we got an island off the top. We can play a Soulcipher Board off the top. Stitched Assistant, that's good. Keep it top. And we can play an Entomber off the top as well. He could just swing with everything, and my life turtle's in danger a bit. Yeah, that's 3 damage. Okay. If we were... So, it's looking like... Obviously the Menace guy gets through. It's going to be a case of chump blocking here. And I think I'll double block here. And 5 damage gets through. It's not great. Might have 4 damage of pump, I suppose. That's got Menace as well. It's going to be very hard to block all these things. I can swing in for 13 in the air, which is quite good. We could witness the future and see what we get, or we could play Screaming Swarm, sort of defensively. This guy can't block anything. We've got to... He's got like 6 power of Menace, and I'm on... Yeah, that's very, very challenging. Grolnok has to defend. I think. But you might flip a Soulcipher board, which won't be able to block anything. Yeah, good point. Witness the Future. Let's see, I'm on 7 mana. Let's Witness the... Yeah, that's all about finding a removal spell for something pretty huge and dangerous, I think. Such as the Flourishing Hunt. Well, the 4/4 Menace, I think, is what we have to do. We have to try and find this removal spell, right? So, Fierce Retribution, put that in the deck, and submit 1. What's on top? Graveyard it. Okay. Beautiful, we've got a removal spell. Let's play an island. Sigarda's Imprisonment on the annoying menace creature. Graveyard it. Whew, right. I think his something chump blocks. Might be the Cruel Witness has to chump block. This can only block creatures with flying, so it may as well attack. I can only get through with 13 damage, it's not quite enough, so we'll do that and just see if we can survive next turn. But yeah, wow, this is pretty intense. Quite a battle. That becomes a 4/6, by the way, so that is going to kill something. Well, I could put Grolnok in front there. We could actually double block there and put him in front of the Hunter, because we can take 2 damage from that. Right, it was a land. The land just needs a removal spell, I think. Can I lose? Oh, interesting. Okay. So, I don't think there's a way of giving that trample. So, we'll block with the token. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. If he's got trample, then I will feel foolish. Hang on. My swing back here can only block one of them. It's like 8 damage in the air, isn't it? Is there an instant trample thing? I need to look at my cheat sheet. No, there is not instant trample as far as I can tell, and if there is, I'm going to have to change my sheet. One blocker. Another creature, okay. We'll activate this. Oh, we could put Kindly Ancestor in the graveyard. Oh, that's pretty sweet. And okay, Evolving Wilds. Get land out the deck. Get white. So Kindly Ancestor on Grolnok. The Apprentice can mess me up. I've got 8 mana, so Stitched Assistant is kind of the thing I'm looking for. Yeah, Kindly Ancestor on the Grolnok. Oh wait, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, it didn't get discarded. It's a creature. That's fine. Okay, right. Confused myself there. We could Stitched Assistant for another blocker. We can swing with Grolnok, I think. I think we can swing with Grolnok. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Hookhand Mariner. How much pressure is this? With 2 blockers. Yeah, I don't think we can attack. And I play another creature. And I don't exploit anything. I could sacrifice the spirit. I'm going to sacrifice the spirit because it can't block anything. We're just trying to stay alive. And I don't suppose we can't cast that, which is a pain. Oh, that's a good card. Okay. Let's pass to blockers and let's double block like that. So that gets to pop out. That gets Flame Blast Bolt. Okay, nice. Let's get one of these planes from over here. In the air, I have 13 damage, right? He has no cards. He has 1 blocker. I think I've won. I think this works, right? Yeah, we got it. We got him. Got a diamond player. Alright, excuse that. I have to have a little break after each game. Now, let's on to the next one. So, we're already at least 50-50%. Sorry, 50-50%. Yeah. Well, yeah, we've got to 3 wins. So I think Wedding Announcement. I mean, if you can actually draw it, is a pretty amazing card. I think the one other time I got it, I went 7-1. But this is kind of a very weird deck that has to have Wedding Announcement in it. Okay, do we go for a green mana with the Evolving Wilds? Maybe we carefully play the islands out and see if we top deck land. Maybe play this on turn 3 so we can have a turn 4 Cruel Witness. That's what I'm thinking. Entomber turn 2. I'll give this a couple of minutes. Okay, here we go. Right, islands. So, Swamp, Ceremonial Knife will be a vampire deck. We can actually discard the Moldgraf Millipede, couldn't we? Right, that's a pretty good card, isn't it? What do I want to do? So we can actually, yeah, stall a bit longer on what we actually want to do. Well, and yeah, draw a few more cards and see if we do get the plains or the forest. Okay, it's going to make him 2/3. He might have a removal spell. I'm going to go ahead and Chill of the Grey for this guy. There we go, there's the plains. There's the plains. Nice. And my turn. Okay, let's swing in. By Cruel Witness. It's actually almost too many land I've drawn now, but yeah, 7 out of 11. Interesting. I can discard Mischievous Catgeist and pop it on Cruel Witness. which seems, I've got to say, risky if he's got instant speed removal. So I'm just going to look at my cheat sheet. Rending Flame would kill him. A Braid would kill him. He's got 1 black, hasn't he? If he's got, yeah, so if he's got the red abilities, he will be able to kill him. Do I want to gamble? How much do I want to gamble? I'm going to gamble. I can't do anything else cool this turn, so let's try and do something cool. Other Evolving Wilds, sure, for the land. Of course we can get value from casting it with Cruel Witness. We can get rid of the next land on the top. Of course there is another land on top. We're probably going to be Evolving Wilds though, so it's dubious use. We got through. Okay, my gamble paid off. We'll go look for a forest. This guy's not going to be very big at the moment. Now Skaab can bring back Chill at the Grave. We can slow him down and draw another card. And check the top of the deck. If we're okay sacrificing the Entomber, I think we're reasonably okay with that. He gets a blood token. Okay, well that's a pretty serious threat. Oh, yeah, he's now a very serious threat. Who can just drain life for 5. Not good. Okay. But we are drawing a card of Cruel Witness, which is pretty cool. Ooh, Grolnok. Now, Skaab uses that much mana, and I can play a blue mana. Still play another blue mana, right? And get... I could play a green mana. Blue mana. I want to get Chill of the Grave back, so... yeah, we'll do that. Sack the Entomber. Get the Chill of the Grave back. So that doesn't have Menace, so that's good. We will end the turn. That will get tapped down. That will look at the top of my deck. Wanderlight Spirit, okay. More flyers, yeah, that seems good. Gift of Fangs, that's his removal card, so he's going to make that huge. Right. Okay, no blocks. Well done, 6 damage. Oh, the Gatekeeper. Oh, something bad is going to happen. The Entombers. Every time I play a creature now, I lose 2 life. I believe that's how it works. I think taking out, so obviously we can take something out. We could just take out this terrifying thing, to be honest. Because taking 2 damage every turn is kind of a pain. I think we will attack. And we'll just soak up the damage from the Gatekeeper. I don't think it's a big deal. Okay, so 7 mana, we can play Grolnok, and I think, yeah, just imprison this big, huge, horrendous thing, and I think that makes the most sense. Other creature's pretty good to have. Two damage to me, but that's okay. Well, doesn't have trample, does he? So I haven't put out lethal damage, unfortunately. If I'd put out the spirit, I was threatening lethal. But he will have to block Grolnok with something, well, he'll have to take out one of my guys to survive in some way. Okay, 2-point drain life, yeah. That guy's going to get annoying. I'm kind of glad he didn't have anything better than that to do. Right, and you are... So let's swing with everything, and it will be 9 damage. So you will have to block with your Cemetery Gatekeeper. Or die. And then I can play creatures to my heart's content. Right. I think let's play a Vilespawn Spider. Let's play Kindly Ancestor. So we can actually block his guy he's got coming in. We don't have to play Evolving Wilds, we can play... Let's play a Stitched Assistant. or a Soulcipher. Yeah, Stitched Assistant, just to really overdo it on the blockers, and we won't block with everything. He's got 2 points of direct damage here. He needs to get rid of 2 of my guys to get through with his menace. He's got 4 cards in hand and 6 mana. Is it possible? Well, for that he's on to. He could have Flame Blessed Bolt for that, or the Gift of Fangs. Okay, we did it. We did it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Right. Okay, the next one. Okay. I think I found a better cough button. Another diamond player. Okay. Turn 1 play. Couple of turn 3 plays. Turn 4 play. Yeah, if you do a Foreboding Statue. That's a good start. And all 3 colours of mana. That's nice. Yeah, there's still nothing we can do on turn 2, but that's fine. I was expecting a Flame Blessed Bolt there. Yeah, just swing in. So he did nothing on turn 2, nothing on turn 3. Well, he's building up to something. Markov Waltzer is what he's building up to. And it's got haste. It's a 2/3. It's a good blocker for him. Okay, we want to play Cruel Witness. No attacks. Right, so there's some cool things we can do. We've got Soulcipher Board and Witness the Future. I think we want to do both of those before we attack. So Soulcipher Board. Have a look on top. Oh, Catgeist, you say. Right, let's have a quick look at the 1 mana instance for white. He has potentially Piercing Light. Okay, yeah, that would be a bummer. If he has exactly Piercing Light, he can block with a Waltzer. But then I would trade off with a Waltzer. I'm going to do it. I'm going to Catgeist, Cat-like Curiosity on there. Vilespawn Spider is awesome. I'm going to attack with everything. And he does have a lifelinker in the race, so he's which is going to get pumped up as well to 3. Oh, Circle of Confinement. So he did have something, but yeah, this is too big. It's 4-cut Circle of Confinement. Aha. Does this? Whenever you sacrifice one, you can make it a 3/3. So he's back up to 16. So. Yeah, he did quite a lot that turn, but he has not taken out my card draw dude. So let's swing in, draw another card. Seems good, seems good. I think Vilespawn Spider is a very useful blocker at this point. I think we could witness the future as well and find out what's on top of the deck, or we could play this statue. We won't be able to do that, so let's submit 0. Chill of the Grave. Nice card. Let's keep that on top. How about... Oh, Kindly Ancestor. We could put all of our sort of... we could match him, but I think Grolnok the Omnivore seems pretty awesome. And we'll play a Plains like that. Oh, that's getting pumped up, so my Vilespawn Spider is getting beaten. And then he's got that becoming a 3/3, so that's a beating. Ouch, that is 8 damage. He's got Lantern Flare as well to blow that up, okay. No worries. So even with drawing a couple of cards of Cruel Witness, it's not been quite enough. Down to 7. We are losing very significantly. That helps. That helps a lot. Grolnok the Omnivore. Come on down. And we can have a forest. We can make him fly. I'm going to swing in with Cruel Witness anyway. Draw a card. He might have Fierce Retribution himself. He does. Soulcipher Board flips though. That's good. That's a nice blocker to have. Okay, that was a braid. Okay, sure. Are we trading off Grolnok? I don't think so. I think we'll Fierce Retribution the Waltzer. And we'll take 3. And he has a massive advantage, but okay, Geist gets him 2 flyers, which probably will kill me. Grolnok's now a good blocker on the ground. Yeah, we can't really play too fast and loose at this point. Okay, we've got to... I think we have to get rid of these two creatures and play my big flyer. Coolness. Sorry to see them go, but there you go. Okay, we could play a Foreboding Statue. We don't. Yeah, we didn't play this quite right because we could have had the mana to make Grolnok a flyer. I think we want to get those creatures out there. So let's play that. And no attacks. We cannot afford to attack anymore. Okay, can't block. He makes blood tokens. Symmetry Gatekeeper's pretty horrendous, so I can't play more creatures or I'll just die. Is that a second game in a row with this guy? It's mythic rare. It's fine, it's fine. Right, yeah, we can't afford to attack. We're going to witness the future. Target myself. Yes, please put that in the deck. Please put that in the deck as well. Oh, a Kindly Ancestor. That could help my life worries. Oh, ow. Ow. Yeah, can't do much more of that, of course. Let's get another planes, this one, whatever it's called, island. There we go. And combat. No, you don't want to tap that, I suppose, do we? This thing does something horrible, doesn't it? Yeah, he can stop something blocking, so that's pretty horrendous. But they didn't make any blood tokens, so that's a blessing for small mercies. But yeah, I literally can't play any more creatures, which is not ideal. So I think I've got to swing in with the Ancestor if I want to play another creature. And hope that that's a pretty good one. Okay, end turn. Let's just think. He swings with everything. He gets through with 1 damage in the air. I probably block the Gatekeeper, to be honest, and chump with the statue, and he gets through with, I think, 3 damage in total. I think it's a dangerous situation. I think we'll tap down the Blood Hypnotist because it is quite scary. It's a scary 3 damage thing. Okay, that's good. Probably has to go on the Symmetry Gatekeeper, to be honest. If we live through this turn. Yeah, okay, so I think we'll attack with the Ancestor again. Try and build up some life points. We're both going to gain life, I guess. Do it like that. Yeah, that makes sense. And the turn. This is definitely instant speed, yeah. Okay, let's activate this. And use this. Go to my turn. And we can play a creature, that's cool. So, yeah, I think I'm pretty happy about attacking. I'm going to, yeah, let's tap this and play Entomber. Let's play a let's attack with a Grolnok. That's good. That's good, right? We can Skaab our Ancestor. We can get a sorcery back. I think I like Chill of the Grave. And I think I want... Maybe I can just play that and get another land out of the deck. Yeah, last land. And end the turn. Yeah. And we don't want... I guess we could tap down his Ancestor. Okay. Let's play our Plains. Let's keep tapping the Foreboding Statue. Let's not forget to do that. Let's do that. I think I could be wrong, but I think I'm safe on 8 life. I'm going to swing with 2 creatures on the ground. Skaab and Grolnok. I'm going to see how many cards we've got left. We've got 8 cards left. It's not many. It only counts for permanent cards, by the way. We're down to 5 cards. We better do something soon. That doesn't have many things. We want to tap this guy for mana. Remember, there we go. We probably can't do decline that and end turn. Five left. We can't attack with Grolnok anymore. That's definitely a bad idea. The Moldgraf Millipede is looking like a bad idea as well. I hope we still have a Witness the Future in the deck. Okay, he's got another Blood Hypnotist and yeah, that's a bit scary. Okay. I think I'm going to tap this, discard the Entomber, not the Entomber, the Moldgraf Millipede, because that's just going to kill us. Wedding Announcement's pretty cool. Witness the Future's pretty fantastic. Okay. Right. Now, which one gets the... He's tapped out. That's really good. Kindly Ancestor goes is an easy choice. It goes on Screaming Swarm. How many cards has he got left? So we can mill him for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 if we want. Yeah, we'd mill ourselves, of course, with the frog. We can't do that. We've got to put 4 cards back in. I would say Fierce Retribution, Sigarda's Imprisonment, very important. Witness the Future is the huge one, and maybe Chill of the Grave. Okay, cool. Sigarda's Imprisonment looks good to me. The Frenzied Devils are going to be horrendous, so let's take care of them. Let's play a Wedding Announcement as well. Got 6 cards left in the deck. And we'll swing in. None of these guys can block, can they? So he's only got 2 blockers. That's... So those 2 blocked. 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 damage, yeah? Because he's only got 2 blockers. Because these can't block, he can't block. It's going to be a massive miscalculation, but let's... I'm thinking the 2 biggest ones get blocked. So 7, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, right? And he doesn't have life gain, I think. Be funny if I've messed this up, but I think I'm right. I've taken out that blocker. That puts me on 12 life. Just enough. Okay, good. Phew. Okay. Okay, I've got the 3 Evolving Wilds opener, so we're kind of going to be 1 turn behind our opponents. But at least we will have perfect mana, so I say we keep it. I never pay attention to whether my opponent's starting or I'm starting. That's quite a bad habit I need to get out of, because this could be quite... Alright, I'm starting. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's go. Islands. Boom. Evolving Wilds. Okay, let's go. It's going to thin my deck out of lands. Not sure if that's a good thing or not. Right, cool. Turn 3 Kindly Ancestor. That's pretty awesome. And he's dead. He's out of there. Boom. Spore Crawler. Ooh, that's a nice card. Right. Evolving Wilds, number 3. And I think we go Foreboding Statue. And we're going to get beaten up. Beatdown will commence, and Skywarp Skaab is going to be a good blocker for that. Is that going to get a... I'm thinking a Flame Blessed Bolt, perhaps, could settle his hash. Okay, we want a forest now, definitely. So that's 4 of our mana fixing we've had. Okay. Now, this is a good blocker. We don't want to exile that, obviously. Not going to draw any cards off of it. We've got the Catgeist, Cruel Witness. Okay, let's play the blocker. Lovely big 2/5. And just see what he has to say to that. I think Sure Strike's in this one, isn't it? So he could have, yeah. It's like, I used to try to just not think about all the horrible things they could have, but yeah, he could have Sure Strike. And I'm just going to block. And I don't care if he's got Sure Strike. It's a Witch's Web. Okay. So that's the other one he could have had. Right. That's why you probably let it through when your mana's tapped, to be honest. I think the play we make is do we play a Cruel Witness this turn? Yeah, I think so. I think he's used one of his answers for Cruel Witness, so we'll play it now, and we will have to let the damage through. Okay, that's a good one. So makes an insect when it attacks as well. We want to play, I think, a Stitched Assistant. We don't want to. I think we just swing in with a Cruel Witness. We don't want to be tempted to block with that. In a way, we could, of course, put Kindly Ancestor on that. Let's go Stitched Assistant. Don't you dare just decline to do that. And end the turn. Oh, it untaps when it transforms. That's really nice. Didn't know it did that. I assumed it was just gonna be annoying. Okay, Lightning Wolf. Haven't seen that before. So that can get first strike. Okie dokie. Yes, let's have white mana. I think we want to play. Right, he's got reach. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay. We kind of want to keep mana up for. I think we'll play a wedding announcement. You know. Keep mana up for Fierce Retribution. Yeah, we'll keep that island on top. We like land. Can't get through the sharpshooter, so we'll do no attacks end turn. Okay, yeah, first strike's kind of annoying. Okay, let's get the white mana going. There we go. Let's do that. I think we... Okay, that's pretty scary. We'll put this on the Witness. Witness and try and get rid of that. Probably got enough mana, to be honest. We can play a Catgeist. Swing in. It's usually a good way of getting rid of these Catgeists, but I thought we'll just play it out. Oh my god. Yeah, sure, okay. Well, okay, that's the target for Fierce Retribution, if ever I saw one. Trouble is, it's going to make the Lightning Wolf absolutely horrendous. Just a casual 6/5 first strike, if you please. Okay, let's get a bit of white mana. Let's not let this get out of hand at all. Chill at the Grave is a pretty good one, to be honest with you. Yeah, we're going to keep attacking with this to get a bit of life gain. But I think the Catgeist is putting him off attacking, to be honest with you. Yeah, we will we'll block. Mischievous Catgeist, yes, we will play that on Cruel Witness. Oh yes. Right, we don't... Yeah, we just want to do Chill of the Grave, I think, on the Lightning Wolf, to be honest. He can... Entomber. Do we need an Entomber to discard any cards from my hand? I'm going to graveyard it. I think no, we don't. Got another land. That's okay. Okay, I guess it'll be blue mana. We will play plains. We will swing in like that. Draw a card, very nice. We've got another really big flyer. That might be the best policy here. And we've got lethal actually this turn. Takes away the blocker. And then we can swing in for 9. Pretty good. I think it's the first time I've made it to Plat 3. History being made. I don't think we're not going to get carried away. I mean, this is just getting past 3 wins is a bonus. That's the way I'm going to look at it. Let's carry on. But yeah, Chill of the Grave. That was the card I was thinking. Should have put another flyer in, another cheap flyer. Or Chill of the Grave. Let's try Chill of the Grave. And yeah, it's definitely performed. It's been a high performer for me. Okay, this is iffy, I'm gonna say. We've got an Entomber. He can discard another Entomber to get a card. He could discard Cruel Witness to get a card. I think that is so. That's a plan. We can dig ourselves out of this hole we're in theory. Okay, we're in luck. We top decked a land, so another Entomber. Do we still discard? I think if we miss our 4th land drop, we're going to discard something. We've got Foreboding Statue. We've got a 4th mana. Oh yeah, we're hitting our drops. That's good. I'm going to go for the statue. No attacks and end turn. So he's got 5 mana now. He could do something scary. Oh yeah, the 4/4 menace. They're kind of scary. I think we want to reserve a Fierce Retribution for them. So yeah, if we want to blow those up, we can play an Entomber and hold up Fierce Retribution mana. I'm thinking I'd rather play Cruel Witness. So I think we can take 4 damage. And then I can get value. If this is still alive, I can get value when I cast Fierce Retribution. Not blocking that. Okay, yeah, one of these are pretty solid performers. 3-2 for 2. And yeah, the bye-bye Cruel Witness. He's playing main deck Crushing Canopy. Sure. Guess that's fine. Right, we do have 2 answers here. Right. Witness the Future could be good. And hold up mana for... Let's do that. Do Witness the Future. Let's put a Cruel Witness back in the deck because it's good. And we can get spells back. Yes, we can. Repository Skaab is good. And I think go next, and we're going to take damage, I guess. Yeah, we're going to take damage, but we're okay with that. You noticed I left mana up. I'll be staggered if he doesn't attack. Okay. Block the Weaver of Blossoms. Pop the Menace guys. Okay, that's gonna die. Fair enough. Yep, it's a lot of creatures. It's a rollout. Okay, Evolving Wilds. Get an island, I think. Right. So, I would say we go in Tuma. you can pump that to 3/3. It's quite annoying. Oh, let's stop on the upkeep. Toxic Scorpion is gone. Okay. I'll do this on the Ridge Wolf because it does the most damage. He's got to pump mana into that to make it work. Got 6 mana, that's good. We can do both these next turn. And the Catgeist could be a good chump blocker. But we want, I guess, Fierce Retribution back. Yeah, we can even discard it for a card. But that's, yeah, I don't think that's better somehow. Okay, that walks. If he has to pay for this, it sort of makes it a bit harder for him to build up his board, I suppose. And we can, yeah, my life total's getting a bit low, but we can take another 3, I've decided. Okay, he has built up his board because of course he's got that guy for mana as well. That's pretty scary. Over to my turn. Another land. Right, well that's Catgeist. Let's Skaab. Yeah. Bring back Fierce Retribution. Moldgraf Forest. No worries. Just got to think about our life total now. Okay, is this the kind of guy to play combat tricks? Let's look at the, well, remind myself what the green combat trick is. How big? Massive Might +2/+2, Witch's Web +3/3. It's much more likely. If he's playing Crushing Canopy, I'd say he's playing Witch's Web. I think, yeah, might let through the Snarling Wolf through. We'll block like that, because I think we have to take risks. And just fingers crossed. Whoa, we got a trade-off. That's big. Right. Very pleased about that. Okie doke. Oh, he's got a big creature. We're going to go next. No attacks. At the turn. So why is he winning? I think because I got, let's see, I got 8 lands and he got 6 lands, so he's got just 2 extra cards, I think. I think it's that simple. He's going to attack with everything. Pop the 3/4. Maybe that's a bit early. Double block the Ridge Wolf. He may have top decked something. And take 3 from the other one. Interesting. Okay, he's got another creature that's going to become a 2/4, and it can block my Entomber, so I can't draw a card off it. But yeah, he's still on 6 land. He might have 1 in hand. Let's play a land. Nothing much we can do. Guess we can block the sharpshooter and take 3 and hope he doesn't have pump spell, direct damage. We have a blocker. Okay. Only problem, this guy's going to die next round. It just decided to tap all my whites, so... But there you go. It's on a knife edge. We'll see if we can survive the game. Crushing Canopy. See, this is the guy who main decks 2 Crushing Canopies, and it gets him the win. I feel like he's not going to do well again in a mirror matchup, but that's I guess that's the gamble you take. If, you know, flyers and enchantments are prevalent enough, I guess there's so many, with all those white removal enchantments as well, it's arguable that it's probably going to play it quite a lot, and then you've got blood tokens to discard it if it's useless. Okay, so 6 and 2, let's go again. Lots of wilds, so we can hit our land. We can do a Soulcipher Board turn 2, or do we want a turn 3 Wedding Announcement? Let's keep 7. Right, so he's got a good roll out there, 1 drop and 2 drop. We'll look for an island in response. Do we need a Soulcipher board? Yeah, we've actually got 3 untapped land now. That's very good. Get a Soulcipher board out. Foreboding Statue is a pretty good blocker. It's 1-2 against these guys. And that's getting abraded. Okay, no worries. So I think we play the blocker rather than the wedding announcement. Now he's used as a braid. Might have another one. Okay, it's 3 colours. He's got his colours. Oh no, nice. Yeah, we didn't win this one. That's unfortunate. I think we'll have to settle for yeah, 6 and 3. I think. I don't think this card is particularly beatable. I mean, we've got an answer to it. We've got the white enchantment. Are we going to play a wedding announcement? It's what I'm thinking. Or we could have another Soulcipher board. Effectively, what are we doing? We're we've got 4 mana. We've got 4 mana. Yeah, I've just realised that. Blue mana, Catgeist, chump blocker. Soulcipher board can get an advantage from Catgeist chump blocking. There we go. There we go. Forgot my statue was mana for a second. Great. Great. Love it. So I guess he spent turn 3 abrading my Soulcipher board, but then he had turn 4 Edgar, and a turn 5 Suitor. Sure, and that gets to transform into Deadly Dancer. Why not? Why not? Let's go and look for my forest. Yeah, sure. Have one of them as well. We have, yeah, we can play a wedding announcement. Let's see, 6 mana. We can Chill of the Grave. Here's Edgar, or his Deadly Dancer. Yeah, I think that's what we do. So he's completely emptied his hand, sort of, that by turn 5. We're still trying to get our Foreboding Statue going. We'll play Wedding Announcement token. I can pop something. This thing's got Trample. That's the thing that's got to be tapped. Sure. Got another one. Stop 4 damage. Okay. Do we play, let's see, 3, 6, 7. Yeah, I think we play a Millipede, to be honest. Pretty excited about it. Okay, it didn't quite transform. Quite as I'd hoped, but yeah, might keep me alive, might not. Oh yeah, that's right, he flips around. Okay, good news. Sure. He can pump Edgar, can't he, to trade off with Thresher. Then it just makes millions of tokens. Do we need the mana? I guess the Millipede will trade off. That's what I'm thinking. Might be what I have to do. Don't think I can take another 4 damage, really. Oh, now we've got that. Catgeist can get in and draw cards for me. Blue. May as well try it. I'm sure he's top deck removal. Sure to do that before I put a Screaming Swarm in my deck. Right, let's get another Plains. Now we can have another blocker, another Stitched Assistant. I don't think... but we want Kindly Ancestor, don't we? Yeah, that makes sense. Almost feels like we're stabilising the game. We've got our word announcement up. Now this guy can pump to 4/3 and pump something else. I think maybe he would be well advised not to attack. But he's got Bleed Dry for my main guy, okay. Bleed Dry for my main guy. So he's top deck to that. I suppose he's been just chaining blood tokens, to be fair. Sweet, we stopped him attacking. We can stitch up the Ancestor, put lifelink on that, and swing in. That seems amusing. I don't know if it's a good idea, but we draw a card off it, I suppose. Tap the forest. Okay. Play this. Alright, that can only block creatures with flying. So, not much good on the defense. I think we put it on the bottom. Right, We'll totally put that on you. Putting all our eggs in one basket, but what are you going to do? He's just used 2 removal spells. Okay, boom. Put the swarm in the deck, or we could witness the future and just try and survive. Definitely put a witness the future back in. Find some removal cards that might work. Chill of the Grave. Yes. That will do nicely. He's got a life linker, okay. Okie doke. Can pump to 4/3. Some kind of anthem effect. Is that possible? Ah, he decided against it. He decided against it. Okay. So I guess Edra's coming back and he's going to bite a Sigarda. We're going to swing in with our Spirit. Yeah, play an island. We're going to witness the future again. Put witness the future back in, and that's it. Good card. We could cast it now. I think we do it in response to an attack. The Skaab we want to use to bring it back, I think. It's a dangerous moment. We'll end the turn there. He's going to give all of his vampires +1/+1. Okay. Yeah, that transforms. That's got to lose a token creature. Okay. How bad is this? He's tapped out. That's 4 damage from that guy, I think. Can we let 4, 8? Okay, I can't figure this out. Right, Stitch this instant. Trade with that guy. Trade with that guy. because that's going to get, going to kill that. I'm going to trade there. 2, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay, do that. Take out that. Okay, not the best, but let's put a Screaming Swarm back in the deck. And we get a creature that can't block. It's not ideal. Let's attack, gain life. We want to, let's see, cat mana, 9 mana, Sigarda the Edgar. That doesn't get rid of his tribal kind of effect. Is one blocker gonna swing it for us? I don't think so. I think he gets through with 7 damage anyway. But yeah, if we trim him down, that stops 3 damage. If we spent 5 mana on that, it doesn't really work. Play that and hope for the best. Maybe we could have blocked differently last turn. Like block a specimen maybe and kill it. Good game. Yeah, this is the typical kind of vampire. That's a good good way to put it. Because they never draw too many lands, they just discard all the excess with blood tokens. So you have this very consistent sort of mid to late game, just churning out creature every turn. I suppose you can do that with if you've got blue in your deck as well, and it's a bit of card draw. But to have that consistency in an aggro deck, I think, puts it over the top, as they say. Right, we'll add that to the decks. I thought this could be a 0-3 deck, so getting 6 wins is pretty nice. Yeah. So yeah, it worked out pretty well. How much removal did we have? Fierce Retribution, a Sigarda's Imprisonment, and a Chill of the Grave. And lots of... Witness of the Future was fantastic. I recommend picking that up. Especially if you've got a self-mill deck, that can stop you milling yourself to death. But yeah, I think Wedding Announcement probably adds 3 wins to every deck. Any deck that's got Wedding Announcement is just going to do quite well if you can draw it. Oh, we've got 2 packs. That's good. Have a quick look at the packs. Yeah, finished on 7. So we kind of hope Crimson Vow will come back later in the year. It might be another 6 months, but we'll see. Anyway, I think that is a video. Thanks for watching.